Hey friends of the channel, today is Saturday, April 1st. Happy April Fools, and I'm going to give you what is probably an April Fool in itself, my best MLB bet for today, and we're going to try to get a streak going in our $2 to $32K bet challenge. But before we get into that, real quick, take a second, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you don't follow us already, and let's dive into today's matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays, and we're going to take over 7.5 in this one as our best bet of the day. The Rays took care of business on Thursday, blanking the Tigers 4-0, and the Tigers are going to put Spencer Turnbull on the mound to get their first win of the season. That might be a tall order, as in his career, he is 11-25 with a 4.25 ERA. He has only faced the Rays once in his career. In 2019, he went 5 innings, gave up 3 runs. Injuries have really plagued this guy over his career, and he's been very inconsistent. I'm going to fade him on the mound tonight, but the Rays, they also have an inconsistent guy in Zach Eflin on the mound, who in his first 7 seasons with the Phillies, like Turnbull, did struggle. He is 9 games under 500 in his career, and he's only had 1 season under a 4 ERA. Now, I think the Rays are definitely the better team and in a good position to win tonight, but I'm not backing minus 180 with Eflin on the mound. Even though the Rays honestly have held the Tigers scoreless in the last 18 innings they faced each other, I think the bet today is to fade Eflin and Turnbull on the mound, and we're going to have to sweat this one out. I always, when I take the over of a Rays game, feel like I always have to sweat the over out, but I do think it's going to end up being a 5-3 scoreline. To who it goes to, not sure. It doesn't matter. It's going to go over the 7.5 runs. Now, I tried to start our streak challenge out on opening day, but the guy didn't even play. And Grisham last night wet the bed. So here we go. Let's try this again. We're going to try to turn $2 into $32K. It's not going to happen, let's be honest, but it's going to be fun to try to do so. So we still sit here on day 1. It's very simple. Each and every day, we are going to do a player prop bet at even odds or better and try to go 14 straight days rolling over our winnings each day. If you look on the screen, if you do the simple math, you can roll $2 into $32K, where you on the 14th day would be betting to get to that $32K. So here's today's bet. It's Jose Ramirez over 1.5 total bases. He has hit a double in each of his first 2 games of this season, and he has a home run off Gilbert, who he'll face, Logan Gilbert, for the Mariners in just 8 plate appearances in his career. Now, I think that this opening weekend, even though he's had 2 doubles, he's actually not looked that great at the plate. So I think today he does break out, he gets over 1.5 bases, and he gets us going on at least 1 day of our streak challenge. Feel free to join us on this challenge. Who knows, maybe it does hit in a 14-day period. Regardless, it's going to be fun. Maybe we'll have 2 straight weeks of perfection. Probably not, but regardless, as I mentioned, fun, and that's all we care about. So, just a reminder before we sign off, we are live streaming the Guardians this season. If you missed the first 2 games, it was great. The chat was unbelievable. It was fantastic live streams. Really enjoyed it. We are going to be back with our next live stream for the Guardians at 4 p.m. Eastern Time against the Mariners right here on our YouTube channel tomorrow, Sunday, April 2nd. But in the meantime, I want you to sit back. I want you to relax. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow with some Guardians baseball.